Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ticking Machines. So today we're going to be reviewing the Phylida version of the Kermit, which is green bezel and black dial. It's a homage of the Rolex Submariner, and I quite like it. It has become my favorite watch. It used to be the Corju 007 Spectre edition, but I'm leaning towards this more than this one. I don't know why. So let's change camera angles and let's see how it looks. Hey guys, and welcome back to the show. I really hope you're enjoying my content so far. And if you do, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video and hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of new videos. At the end of the video, if you feel compelled to purchase this piece, please, you can use one of the links in the video description. They're affiliate links, and that means that the cost to you will be exactly the same, but in exchange for the review, AliExpress will share with me tiny bit of a commission that I use to get more watches for review. You'll be helping the channel to grow, so really appreciate it. Now, let's get on with the review. So today we're looking at Phylida's version of the Rolex Submariner, specifically the Kermit version, which has the typical black dial and the green bezel. I'm still debating if I like the green bezel or prefer the standard black Submariner version, so bear with me a little bit more. Let's check the specs and see how it looks. But before that, wristwatch check. Look what is back. The L'Oreal! Yay! I got it back. I fixed it. That's a story for another moment, but I love this watch a lot. Right, so price. I got this watch in the AliExpress official Phylida store for $78, which is a really good value. I used the standard AliExpress shipping, so it took over 1 month to arrive, as is expected. The caliber, there are two options. You can purchase with a Miura 8215 and with a Mingzu DG2813. I ordered the Mingzu because, quite frankly, I'm tired of the Miura noisy spinning rotor that I can hear while I'm sleeping. I mean, my Corju Aquaterra homage, it can get really uncomfortable. You can hear that rotor spinning very loudly. It has 21 joules, hand winds and hacking, 36 hours of power reserve, and it beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. The case is a solid piece of 3x1/6L steel. It's polished on the sides and very nicely brushed on top of the case. The L'Oreal kind of was based on a more modern or even older version of the Rolex. You can see the lugs are a little bit thinner. This one is based on the Super case. I kind of like this one. It looks more compact, but now that I have this one, I don't know. What do you guys think? So this is definitely a perfectly fine Submariner homage with a very nice design and dimensions. And speaking of dimensions, it has 40 millimeter diameter, 44.5 including the crown, which is unsigned. It has 14 millimeter thickness, and the lock-to-lock 53.5 including the protruding center links. It has a good size and very grippy unsigned screw-down crown with crown guards. The crown action is very nice, feels secure. Here you can hear the hand winding there. It has a quick date change. You can see there, and you can see the hacking, and you can move the hands. Pretty nice. It's very solid, and it screws back in very easily. The case is also unsigned and uses the standard Rolex type of closure. Phylida claims 100 meters of water resistance. The bracelet. This is where Phylida really went the extra mile with this bracelet. I mean, I'd say the cost of this watch, the bracelet alone, I'd say half of it. It has a 316L fully brushed and polished sides. The links and end links are solid. It has screw pins. It's 20 millimeter wide, tapering down to 16 and growing back to 18 at the clasp, which is a proper scissors clasp. Very nicely milled with a very useful on the fly micro adjustment. A little bit tight, but you can adjust it very, very nicely. This is a godsend in the really hot and humid places. The clasp is unsigned and fully brushed with a safety lock, and it also has, as you can see, it pivots, so it's very easy to lift while it remains very solid. Nice bracelet. That's the highlight of this watch, definitely. So the dial is a deep black, what they call piano black Submariner dial with no pattern or sunburst. It has Mercedes hands with blue lume. It has a flat sapphire crystal with no AR coating, and the day complication with a high magnification cyclops, which is also sapphire. The apply markers with printer logo texts and chapter marks. It has blue lume on the dial markers and hands. The bezel, it's 120 clicks. The bezel action has a metallic sound to it. It's 120 clicks on a directional with a little bit of backplate, but not too much. It has a ceramic insert with a very nice and long-lasting lume. You'll see it on the lume shot. The bezel action has some hard spots, so making it a little bit inconsistent. For example, there at the 7 o'clock, it kind of stiffens a little bit, then it loosens again. And then here on the 2 o'clock happens the same. But I'll guess it'll get better in time, so it's a matter of keep using it. The lume. Well, as you can see on the lume is another point in which Phylida went the extra mile. It is, in a word, superb. One of the best looms on any watch that I own. When I wake up really early in the morning when it's still dark, I can see the time, even without my reading glasses. It is so good and long-lasting that sometimes the lume in the bezel kind of interferes with the proper reading of the lume in the dial and heads. I can't believe there is still so much lume after 7 or 8 hours of sleep in total darkness. It's incredible. I'm not so keen on the lume in the dial, quite frankly, on this watch. I would have preferred maybe a lume triangle on the top, and that's it. But well, it's nice anyway, very nice. So sized for my 6.5 inch or 18 millimeter wrist, the full weight of the watch is 155 grams or 5.5 ounces. And including the remaining links that came with the watch, it goes up to 164 grams or 5.8 ounces. So it's definitely kind of on the heavy side, which is not bad for this kind of watch. It feels expensive. So, final comments. I really love my L'Oreal, although this one is gorgeous. The bracelet has some sharp edges, but nothing that you can take care of with a nail file. The bracelet is, in a word, outstanding. The adjustment system works great and is a godsend in hot and humid places. Just dialing the bracelet out of notch makes all the difference in the world. I even purchased an aftermarket bracelet with a similar system to replace my L'Oreal's bracelet, which is very bad. But I think this one is way better. So comparing this watch with L'Oreal, yeah, kind of frankly, it's definitely a better value. I mean, this one is $59, this one is $78. And the difference between that is, I don't know, I mean, $19. And I damaged this one trying to replace the hands with the ones I purchased, which cost me like $9. And then the grain bezel that I also purchased cost me like $10 more. So there you are, the difference there. And I ended up damaging the watch. So if I went for this watch in the first place, I would have been so happy. I wouldn't have spent more money. The good thing is that the kind guys of Corju sent me a replacement for my Spectre 007 watch. They sent me a Miyota movement for that one, and I replaced that one and put the seagull in here. So this one is what the Corju used to have. Fits perfectly. Regarding my only gripe is the Lume pip on the bracelet, which fell during unboxing. As you can see, I'm gonna put a short, quick video of the Lume staying sticked on the sticker when I peel it off the face of the watch. I found the pip on the sticker and glued it back with a GS Hypo Cement, and I left it for a whole day, but it fell out again. And this time I lost it for good. So I contacted Phylida and they sent me a new bezel, but I ordered the black one because I still am not convinced that this green bezel works. So what I'm planning to do, I may do a YouTube poll. I'll let you guys decide which one you like it better. And regarding the pip, I don't know why they put a pip. It wasn't even loomed. Why not leaving the triangle, which is loomed, complete with no pip? Would have been much better. Well, so anyway, so other than that, I think I don't have anything else to say about this watch other than this beautiful representation of the original. It's a very nice watch. It has been ticking away very precisely for the past 2 weeks that I've been using it almost daily. As I mentioned, the bracelet is the highlight of this watch. It's just an amazing bracelet and very good value for money. So there you go. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.